and the families of the July 7 victims. President Bush said waterboarding, which stimulates drowning, was not torture. Well, I'm sorry, but if someone thinks they're going to drown and they're going to die, then it seems like torture to me. And if you thought you was going to die, you would say anything to stop it. So torture should never be used. There's been some more news this week in the Diana inquest. A former spy has told the inquest that MI6 plotted to murder Serbian leader Slobodan Milosevic in a staged car accident in a tunnel 5 years before Diana, Princess of Wales, died in the same type of car crash. Richard Tomlinson, who worked for the MI6 in the early 1990s, told the High Court he had seen a 2-page document drawn up in 1992 detailing 3 plans to kill Milosevic. There was 3 plans altogether. The third plan was to use a strobe light to blind Mr. Milosevic's chauffeur as he passed through a motorway tunnel during peace talks in Geneva. Mr. Tomlinson said the plan was shown to him by a senior MI6 officer referred to as Mr. A, who urged that a crash in a tunnel would mean fewer witnesses and a greater chance it would be fatal. The former MI6 officer also said he had been shown the strobe light by members of the SBS Special Boat Service during his training in Poole in Dorset. He was told that the equipment, which was portable, was intended for blinding enemy helicopters as they tried to land at night. Also at the inquest this week, Paul Burrell has sensationally confessed he lied to the Princess Diana's inquest and could now face arrest. The Sun newspaper in the UK has uncovered a bombshell videotape in which Diana's former butler brags of committing perjury. The former royal butler was taped revealing that he threw in red herrings and held back facts during his evidence to the High Court. In the recording, he holds back about a conversation he had with the Queen, which was 3 hours long. A few months after Princess Diana's death, Burrell had previously claimed that the Queen told him about dark forces and powers at work in Britain. On the tape, his pal suggests that he did a deal with the Queen to hold back information and facts about Princess Diana's death. Mr. Burrell answers, well, it's the Queen. Mr. Burrell said, I sacrificed my integrity for the bigger picture. No, I didn't tell the whole truth, but he put me in the most horrible position, did that coroner, because he said I had to report the conversation I had with the Queen, and I wasn't about to sit there and divulge everything we had talked about, me and the Queen. Some other evidence was given at the inquest today by Mohammed Fayed, Dodi's father. He said the man who called Diana the People's Princess had instigated the horrendous and horrific action. The inquest was told that Tony Blair personally sanctioned the murder of Diana. Mr. Al-Fayed also said that a strobe was used in the tunnel to blind the driver. Then a French paparazzo, James Anderson, struck the side of the Mercedes. Mr. Al-Fayed believes James Anderson was an MI6 agent, as Mr. Anderson was later on found dead in a burnt out car. He had been murdered by the secret services to ensure his silence, said Mr. Al-Fayed. He said those involved in the plot and the death and the subsequent cover-up of Princess Diana was Prince Charles, Prince Philip, Tony Blair, some judges, Paul Burrell, some police chiefs, some senior politicians, the secret services of Britain and France, the CIA, some newspaper editors, and even Diana's sister. Mr. Fair said Diana was pregnant and was about to tell her 2 sons and announce an engagement to his son Dodi. He told the inquest that Princess Diana had told him that Prince Philip and Prince Charles were trying to get rid of her. He also said that Diana had told him she had entrusted her fears for her life contained in a mystery box to Mr. Burrell should anything happen to her. This all seems very suspicious to me, but will the truth ever be revealed? I probably think it won't, but let's hope it is. The problem was with Diana, she was doing a lot of good in the world. She was trying to get rid of landmines, and she was about to marry a Muslim. Since the events of September 11 and the way the world is going with terrorism, maybe the marriage to a Muslim of a white princess could have been a good thing to ease the relations with Muslims in the Western world and hopefully get rid of some of these terrible weapons that are used in wars. So let's hope this hearing isn't another farce and that the truth does eventually come out. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for listening. I'm Mike Eastwood. Now back to Andy.
Thursdays on the Edge.
The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. You can be the next to die for Halliburton. Hold the cord, drape the flag, and draw the curtain. You can pull the trigger for the Exxon Corporation. Watch the cities burn around you while you're standing at your station. You can shoot the children as they throw stones at your Humvee. You can die for Kerry or maybe for Dick Cheney. The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. When your tours are over and you come back, maybe you can go to college if you survived Iraq. With dew dust in your lungs, you can learn a trade. In your dying years, you'll have it made. When you're coughing up your last breath beneath the overpass, you'll be praying for the fortunes of the military brass. The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. But you can be proud about the cause for which you died. At least you fought for freedom, unlike the other side. They were setting off car bombs while you dropped them from the sky. You sold the country off to whatever company would buy. Shut their papers down and shot them for their liberty. So as you die, you know you left the world just a bit more free. The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. You can die for oil and watch history repeat. Fight for empire in the desert and go down in defeat. Or maybe it could happen that now in the second round we will take the struggle higher, and this time hear the sound of the chimes of freedom ringing when we take Washington D.C. 'Cause opportunity is knocking. Oh, say, can you see the draft is coming?
Do you feel like I do? Are Are you getting a feeling the Edge radio broadcast is growing? Well, if so,